I help just as many people out as I possibly can. I'm not living in no life alone.
You are beyond misinformed. You say there that you help as many people as you can. So why do you have an issue with your taxes going to help people? You want to help people. That's exactly what it does, is it helps people who needs the help. And then at one point you say the only people who should get food stamp assistance are vets, elderly, and children under 5. So when you turn 6, or technically you say under 5, so when you turn 5, you're allowed to starve. You're at the age it's okay for you to starve to death. That's insane. And why aren't, like, you're saying we should give food stamps to vets? Why aren't we properly giving them resources for what they've done? Why do they have to get food stamps? You should be arguing against that. You also talk about how people on food stamps have all this gold and super nice cars and super nice houses, and that's not the case. Most people on food stamps are struggling. They don't have these extra things. And you say it's taxpayers who should get food assistance. Again, the system should not be so bad that you need food assistance. You said you work 65 to 70 hours a week, so that makes you able to pay for everything. You shouldn't have to work 70 hours a week to be able to pay all your bills. That's messed up. And you talk like anybody who gets assistance doesn't pay taxes, and that is not the case. Most people who get assistance have jobs and therefore pay taxes. I'm not sure about the numbers of people on food stamps, but the people on Medicaid/Medicare, it's like 80% of people on those programs already work. Some of them work full-time jobs and still aren't getting enough to exist. So instead of saying that it's people getting their nails done is what's causing them not to have money, recognize it's the companies not paying people the money they deserve that's causing people to exist like this. And then you claim that it's Democrats that are causing these issues, like the government shutdown. You straight up blamed on Democrats. Republicans run every branch of government right now. Presidency, the House, the Senate, all, they're ruling it. So how is it Democrats controlling everything? So even when they have no positions of power, they still control everything. So why do you trust Republicans then? Republicans are never going to be able to fix anything if Democrats always have the power no matter what happens. So you are grossly misinformed about the things that are going on in the world and the way people exist in this world. Like you said that you've been working since you were 12 years old. That's a bad thing. 12-year-olds shouldn't have to work. 16-year-olds shouldn't have to work. They should work if they want to, but it shouldn't be they're having to work to help buy food for their family. That's messed up. You even said undocumented immigrants are on the welfare system and taking advantage of taxpayer dollars. They don't have social security numbers, so they can't get Social Security or food stamps or Medicaid. They do get emergency Medicaid when they go to emergency room because they chopped off a finger or broken arm or they're pregnant or any other extreme medical issue. They don't get to just go to a primary doctor regularly and get referrals to other doctors and do all this stuff. That's not something they get to do. If they're hurt and dying or pregnant or extremely sick, then yes, there is systems in place so those people can be taken care of without the hospital going completely broke. So the hospital can continue to exist and we can keep the baseline of human beings being allowed to exist there. But I'll ask again, why is it okay for children to starve? You straight up said anybody over the age of 5, it's okay if they starve. I don't care if they have food. Why are you okay with that? Who in their right mind would be happy about children starving? That's just gross. But comment down below. Let me know what you think about what this lady said. Go ahead and check out the whole video if you want to hear all the crap she talks. It's a bunch of uninformed information. She doesn't know how anybody other than herself exists. She hasn't researched or anything at all. She's just like, this is my existence, therefore it's everyone's existence. So yeah, she's very uninformed, and hopefully she learns to do better and treat human beings better, because again, nobody should be happy about children starving. That's disgusting. But yeah, thanks for clicking on the video. Hope you have a wonderful day, and remember, try to be kind out there.